where it's built in a very robust fashion, but it's not being optimized into a customer outcome that I'm trying to get to, right? So effectively, the AI feature is working, but the expectation of the customer outcome hasn't been realized. And my hypothesis is that can be achieved through an optimization framework that the LangChain guys in particular, I think, are probably the best that I've seen in terms of describing that practice. And this is where like Harrison, a bunch of those guys at LangChain went to what I think is very in-depth links to describe the practice of AI engineering or agent engineering as a process of refining offline, online, and real-time and like test kind of optimizations, where you're constantly gathering feedback and iterating your AI application towards those user outcomes. And it's a practice that you develop. It's like an internal muscle that's sort of not really embedded in a lot of developer teams. I think it's probably fair to say.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that's not, I guess, widely understood. And I think it's also one of the reasons why when we build and people are building like API call based AI apps that are plugged into, say, traditional SaaS products, they're not necessarily seeing all of the returns they were expecting in terms of like user satisfaction, user outcomes. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, like every SaaS integration ever. I mean, companies pay a lot of money to implement integrations, and then there's always some issue or didn't meet the expectation. I would say
Yeah,
that's very accurate.
and this is the bloody annoying thing. Like I've been on so many calls of like people doing AI app demos around like, and did you know there's an MIT study that showed 95% of failure and all this sort of shit? I'm like, guys, come on, stop quoting me that one study that came out, because there are other ones saying that lots of companies are getting lots of success, as we have seen. And one of the reasons is because of this. So what I'd recommend is, if you're interested in doing anything like this, is to dive into this course on the LangChain Academy. It's free. Just go and register for an account. These guys do a great job. And the guy who actually is doing this, who does all of the course overviews, is excellent. He works on the Deep Agents framework from LangChain. Yeah. So I recommend just going and doing this course. Like I'm kind of working my way through this as a method, but basically it's like setting up, tracing, all that sort of stuff. We've covered that a lot. That's not that significant. Then testing and evaluation, then prompt engineering. And this part is basically what I want to talk through today, which is like testing and evaluation, which is where you use Langsmith